Hi everyone, this is Amanda's Makings, left hand crochet, and just a little tutorial here. I had this shirt that had a bunch of embellishments on it. This is what I cut off of it. As you can see, the embellishments are coming off, and I was sad because I tried to pull off these deals so I could cover it, and it's just pulling off the fabric like that. So that got chopped off. So now I watched a tutorial about how you can crochet around the neckline or all sorts of different things on fabric, and I hadn't seen one like this, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So like I said, I cut off the collar. Now I'm putting dots 1/2 inch apart all around the neckline and all around the back, and I've gone ahead and I've attached my yarn. I don't even know if this is enough yarn. Like I said, experiment. Got my awl to make my holes. And let me get that done and we will go forward. Okay, I'm taking my lovely awl, Clover brand. It's a really good one. And I'm going to go through each one of these little dots and I'm going to put a hole, just like here. Stick it through, and don't stick it through all the way of your fabric. And then go around and I'll meet you back. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I tied my knot and then I put me a little single crochet in there. And then we're just going to slowly go to each one of these holes. So we're going to make a nice, what do you call it? Okay, sorry for that. Now, we are going to, I can get a little bitty small hook. It's like a size 1, I think. Little steel hook. And then we're going to go in each one of these holes. We're just going to pull up a decent sized loop and we're going to make a single crochet. And then you see how it's not sucking it in like all, it's not too tight. You want this row nice and loose so that you can, you know, put your head in the shirt. Alright. So what I'm going to do is just go around here with these nice, big, huge single crochets and try to make them nice and loose. And then we will be using this loop here when we go back around with our pattern. You just don't want any puckering. And like everyone else on the internet will say, this takes the longest time. It's the most fiddly, but as you can see, it's worth it. Alright, I'll meet you back around. Oh, I might want to tell you all about the yarn. It's not Kobu because they don't have different colors in Kobu, but it's some sort of bamboo yarn, probably with some cotton in it, and it's multicolored, and we'll see how far it goes, and then we will find something else, like maybe that. I don't even know if that'll go around. But anyway, you know, just scrappy stuff. This one, I think, is a size 2 or 3. Maybe 3. Alright. I'll meet y'all back around. Alright, we're back around now. And so, to meet this one, you're going to want to do a slip stitch here. And pull it through. And then we're on our next, oops, sorry guys. And then we're on our next deal. Here, let me do that again. Oops. See, you start on doing things and they go crazy on you. Alright, last stitch. And then we'll do the slip stitch right here. Pull through, and there we go. Now, let me get this where I can show you. Okay, this is what it looks like now. If we wanted to, we could stop, but I'd like to put at least another row or 2 on there so I can wear it again. Be back. Okay, I tried it on. And I did give enough space in each of them to where it's not pulling anywhere. So you'll have to check to make sure on your shirt the same thing. And that's not a big deal. Now we're going to use a larger hook because we just used that because we had to get it through those little holes. So I'm going to use an E, a 4 or 3.5 millimeter. And we're still using our lovely Kobu-like yarn. We're not sure what it is, some sort of bamboo scrap. And then we're going to start our next row. All right, now I'm going to start row 1, so I usually do a what do you call this thing? It's a loop. The chain 1, that's what it is. And then I'm going to put a single crochet, go through, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops in that one, and then probably one right beside it because these are a bit large. They're not huge like some I've seen online, but I think they could deal or handle having 2 in them. We'll find out once we get around to the other side if it's too many. You don't want it to be ruffly, so we're trying to make it nice and flat. Make it lay nice and flat. So there's our first part there. And we're, like I said, we're just going to put 2 single crochets, if I can crochet, into each one of these. And I will meet you back around at the end. Alright, we've made it back around. And we are going to slip stitch right here in our first stitch. And then I'm going to do a little something different for the second row. Trying to make sure I have enough. There we go. Put some more light on the situation. Okay, we're going to chain 1, 2, and then we're going to put a half double crochet in this, in this chain right here. No, in the stitch, the first stitch. And then you'll yarn over, put in the stitch, yarn over, and then you will come through all 3 loops, and that's a half double crochet. Now we're going to work half double crochet, should just be in each one. That'll give us 3 loops, so we can do a little something decorative on the next row. And at some point we're going to have to decrease because our neckline is coming in up our chests, so we're going to have to make the yarn work with us for that. Don't mind the dishes being done by my kiddo in the other room. Gotta love kids and chores. So yeah, half double crochet all the way around in each hook. Stitch, my mistake. And on the last round, if you do have some big holes here, you could do 3 if you needed to. There was one over here. Let's see if I can find it. I think it was this one. I had to do 3 in there to get through that whole space, so it looks all right. I don't want this to be super lacy because it's already low cut enough for me. You can cut it as low as you want to. That is up to you. Whatever you're willing to rock outside the house, you make happen. We're all unique. We all look different. We like looking different. That's cool. Alright, I will meet y'all back around and we will do the next row. Remember, half double crochet all the way around. Okay, we are on that last stitch of this row, and we are going to slip stitch somewhere into this one, and then we are going to put a single crochet in there. And this is our decrease row. So, oh boy, okay. On to the decrease row. Now, we have 3 loops that we just made. We have 1 right here. We have 2 right here. And in the very back, we've got 3. This is the 3rd loop. What we are going to do is we're going to do a decrease. So we're going to take this 2nd loop and this 3rd loop in the back, and we're going to pull up a loop. And see how it leaves that loop on the front? It's our little decoration. Then we'll go into the next one, the 2nd and 3rd loop. We'll pull up a loop. And then we'll pull through all 3. Now that's a single crochet decrease. So we're taking 2 and making it 1. And then that's how our neckline will be built up. And then we'll have these lovely little loops here on the front. It'll give us more decoration. Alright, we're going to be working in the 2nd and 3rd loops all the way across. So in the next stitch, we're just going to make a single crochet. In the next stitch, 2nd and 3rd loop, we're going to pull up a loop. And the next one, pull up a loop. And then we're going to pull through all 3. And that's our next decrease. And we're just going to go like that all the way around. Single crochet in the next stitch. And then a single crochet decrease the next 2 stitches that make 1. So that's what we're doing here. Making a nice little decrease, and at the same time making a nice little line here. See how you can see how it pops up off of there? That'll look nice when we get finished with it. Right now we do decrease, single crochet, single crochet, decrease, single crochet in the back loops, not back loop, back loops. The reason we're doing in the back loops is because it's more secure that way. I know we're not hanging anything from this, but I'd like it to last a while because I really like this t-shirt. So we're going to make it extra secure. Alright, single crochet, decrease. AC's coming on so it's loud, so I will meet y'all at the end of the row. Alright, we have made it back around. And this is our first stitch here. Yep, right there. We will slip stitch. And then we will chain 1. Then we will pull up a loop, come through, pull up a loop, come through 3. So we're going to make a half double crochet. We are going to make a half double crochet in each stitch around. So hopefully we can use that lovely 3rd loop as decoration again on our next row. So I hope you know how to make a double crochet. If not, I can make tutorials for all the simple stitches if anyone would like me to do that, especially left-handed. That's how I learned, because I'm left-handed. I couldn't figure out how to crochet right-handed. I tried. So I don't know how popular this channel will be since most people are right-handed. But I'm sure there'll be some people joining, as left-handed crochet is a thing. Alright, I will meet y'all back around at the end of this row. Okay. Alright, we are back to the beginning of our row. So we're going to slip stitch in the first stitch again. We're going to chain 1. If I can ever get this stuff unstuck. It does that. I don't know why this yarn does that. Maybe it's this hook. Alright, forgot to put my light on, my mistake. Now, we're going to make a single crochet in this first stitch, and then once again we're going to use the back 2. See, we got 1, 2, this one in the back is 3. So we're going to, no decreases this time, it's just single crochets in the back 2 loops. So just roll this over and make your crochets. And then you'll have that line sticking out the front again, which makes a really nice 3D effect. So back to our single crochets. We are about 2 rows from being as tall as the neckline that we cut off. And I want to try to get back to that size. We will see if we can make it happen with the amount of yarn I have left. All right, I'll meet y'all back at the row. All right, we are on, well, we're at the end of that row. And so we are just going to slip stitch. Looks like right there. All right. Then we are going to make a chain. You see how we have 2 rows with a nice, pretty, decorative deal. Those are the 3rd loops out on the front. Now this one, we're going to make a little bit gappy. It should be cool. So we're going to start with, we'll just go with a single crochet. That'll be fine. Then this one, we're going to go in the first, we're not going to worry about those loops. And we're going to make a half double crochet. Then we're going to chain, skip this stitch, and do another half double crochet. So I'll repeat for this row, and I'll do a couple more, is we're going to skip this stitch, we're going to make a chain, we're going to go into the next stitch and make a half double crochet. And then we're going to chain, skip this stitch, make a half double crochet. Chain, skip the stitch, half double, chain, skip a stitch, half double, and then as you can see it leaves this nice little lacy, kind of lacy, it's not too lacy, but it's a nice little addition here, a little bit of skin, you can see through that. Not too bad, not too great, but we're starting to get low on our yarn. We'll see if we can make it another couple of rows, and then we'll see if we can't finish it off with this little bad baby. All right, be back soon. Okay, coming back around to the front of our next row. Okay, so to finish out, we're going to do one more chain, and then we will slip stitch right through here. Then we will make a chain, because that kind of secures it. Then we're going to make us a lovely single crochet. And then we're going to single crochet in every one around. This may be our last row. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to put 2 in each of these holes, spaces. We're not going to worry about the one in the middle because it covers it up anyway. Let's rotate this. There. So 2 singles in each chain 1 space from the previous row. This is really feeling very nice and very, what do you call, substantial. It actually feels like a piece of fabric and not like it's going to break which is what I was worried about, that it would be too delicate to put on the collar here, the neckline. So far, seems to be working out quite well. Look, it's nice. I think it's pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and keep putting our single crochets all the way around, and I will meet you back at the beginning of the row, end of the row, whatever you want to call that. All right, we are back at the beginning of the round. So I just put my 2 here, and I'm just going to slip stitch into the beginning stitch, and it's looking pretty cute. I'll show you. I'm really liking it. Okay, we're down to this much yarn. It's a little bitty thing now. So I think this will be our last row in this, but like I said, we'll see. Half double crochet. Well, you're going to make a chain, and then you're going to do a half double crochet in the same one. And then we're going to have double crochet in each one all the way around. And I think this will make, oh, sorry. This will make the height of my neckband. Here it is. See, here's my old neckband, neckline, and then we will just put it on top of this one. And yes, we are just right about where we need to be. So that's a good thing. Very good thing. All right. Have double crochet around, and I will meet you back here. All right. We are joining our next row. Put a slip stitch in that first stitch and join. Make a chain. We're going to single crochet in there. And then we'll do our lovely trick all the way around again. We're going to crochet in the back 2 loops with our single crochet all the way around. And I don't think this one needs a decrease, but you can put on your shirt and see if it kind of starts gapping out around your skin. And if it does, you will need to do decreases in this row, and that will help suck it back up to your body and look nice. So this is the last row, and we will continue to put these single crochets in the back 2 loops of the half double crochet from the row below. And I will meet you back at the end of the row. Okay, we are going to join our last stitch in our last row. Yay! If I can ever grab it. Alright, slip stitch to join. And then you're going to make another one and chop your yarn. Pull through. Then you will weave this in on the inside of your shirt and you will be good to go. Now this is all the yarn we had left. Zip, zip, zip. Make it dizzy yet? That little bitty thing. Here's our other ball. It's just about the same size. So now I can make something teeny tiny. Maybe a coaster. It might be cool. Alright. Well, hold on. Let me open this up so you can see it. Alright. Now we have a nice shirt with a nice neckband. And it will look adorable. Very nice. And you know, you can do something similar down on the bottoms and make your t-shirt longer. You can do some around the sleeves to make them, I don't know, you could do some like little picots or something that kind of drips off down your arm. You could do all kinds of things, but this is what I wanted to do to mine since I couldn't salvage my crazy neckband. Alright guys, this is Amanda's Makings Left Hand Crochet. Subscribe for more. Give me a like if you like. It'll help push it out to other people. Thanks y'all. Have a great day. Bye.